All right, we're getting ready now. We want to get we've got our icons in, we've got our descriptions and everything's linked. Remember that when you want to link an image, you want to highlight it, and right now this one is linked to the right place. The way I did that is I had to first unlink it from the image. Notice it doesn't end with a JPEG or anything. So I had to go and unlink it, then I had to highlight it again, click the link button again, go to web address, type in or copy in the actual web address for it, hit that box so it'll open in a new window and say OK, and that's how you get your images to link. Next thing we want to do is get these images so they're not so huge. This one is about 50 by 50, which is a nice size. So to get that to happen, you can do one thing is first just turn your image so it's small. And sometimes that doesn't do you much good. So what you're going to want to do is get into the HTML coding. So we are going to look for that image, and that image was my It Gets Better. So some things to know are this is where the whole table starts. Table border, table row, that's TR, and then there's a TD for showing that it's a new cell. And that's the end of the first row where I just had like apps and websites listed. See the word websites right there. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to my next row, table row, and there's where it tells me about Fitbit. So we know that. Now I'm lazy, so I'm just going to do a find for It Gets, and there we go. I was looking for It Gets Better. So It Gets Better, and I'm looking for an image. So this is a link to the It Gets Better org. I'm looking for that image. So an image is going to end, hopefully, with style width, border. I'm seeing width and height of 200 and 199 here, and I think that's my image right there because I'm seeing image, border, and I'm going to go right on in here, and where it says that I want to change the image proportionally. So the width is going to be, instead of 200, I'm going to make it 50, and the height instead of 199. Boy, 199 and 200 are pretty close. I can't scale that down as nicely. 49 would be out of scale. So I'm going to say 50 by 50. And I'm going to say update. And you see that it got the image smaller. Now I can scale things back later after I get the other rows done. So again, so we want to do weather bugs. So let's go and find that. Go to HTML, do a find for weather bug. And I'm looking for image nearby. I just have to kind of scrub through that. Image border 0, source is here. It didn't tell me a size, so I'm going to say cancel because I never resized it. Let's first resize it as small. And that didn't make any dramatic change, but I'll be able to find the sizing now when I go to HTML. So again, let's go for weather bug. And here's, now it has size and width. I could have typed it in, but again, I'm lazy, and if it will do it for me, I want to change my width and my height to 50. Update. And it made weather big small. So go through and do all of that, and then you can look at the next tutorial to see how to get rid of your borders and change your background colors.